Good morning everyone. My name is Ayush Kumar Singh. I am from FI University Dehradun, currently pursuing my legal internship from Lexis and Company. So today we are going to discuss the topic evolution of basic structure. Basically, this evolution is divided into 5 different stages. The first stage comes when the question regarding whether the fundamental right could be amended come into play a year within the constitution coming into focus in the case of Shankari Prasad versus Union of India. Here the constitutional validity of the First Amendment Act 1951, which introduced Article 31A and 31B, was challenged. It was challenged on the basis that it took away the right of property. The Supreme Court held that the power to amend the constitution includes the fundamental right, and hence Article 368 has the power to amend the whole of the constitution including fundamental rights. In the next stage is the case of Sajjan Singh versus State of Rajasthan. The Supreme Court approved the judgment passed in Shankari Prasad case and held that the amendment of the constitution means amendment of all the provisions of the constitution. Now comes the third and one of the most important stage in the evolution of doctrine of basic structure, that is case of Golaknath versus State of Punjab. The Supreme Court by majority of 6 to 5 overruled the previous case and held that the Parliament has no power from the date of this decision to amend Part 3 of the Constitution so as to take away abridge the fundamental right. After this decision, the Parliament passed 24th Amendment Act 1971, according to which new clause 4 to Article 13 was added, which says nothing in this article shall apply to any amendment to this constitution made under Article 368. Therefore, this amendment gave the Parliament the whole sole power to amend the whole of the constitution. Now, in the case of Keswan and Bharti versus State of Kerala, the court by the majority overruled the Golaknath case, which denied Parliament the power to amend the fundamental right of the citizen. The majority held that the Article 368, even before the 24th Amendment, concedes the power as well as the procedure of the amendment. The Supreme Court declared that the Article 368 does not enable Parliament. The Supreme Court declares that Article 368 does not enable Parliament to alter the basic structure or framework of the Constitution, and the Parliament cannot use its amending power under Article 368 to damage, destroy, or change or alter the basic structure or the framework of the Constitution. The doctrine was fully illustrated in Malava Mills Limited versus Union of India. The 42 Amendment has been introduced as an effect to reduce the power of the judicial review of the constitutional amendment by the Supreme Court. In the Malava Mills case, Section 4 and 55 of the 42nd Amendment has been declared as unconstitutional. For more basic structure features were added: limited power to the Parliament to amend the Constitution, fundamental right is certain cases, power of a judicial review. Therefore, after all these stages, it was clear that the Constitution was the supreme power, and anything which need to be amended under the Constitution of India has go through the doctrine of basic structure, that is the preamble and the part 3 of the Indian Constitution. Thank you, and if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe.